Yeah, it is kind of sad to kind of see this because while the trash receptacles are full, you're also seeing some things that clearly should have just gone home. You've got towels, you've got kids' toys, you've got an entire cooler. Not even sure if anything's inside. Don't want to touch anything we didn't put there ourselves. But then you take a look at the trash receptacles, and again, overflowing, which just goes to show you just how many people we had here. Of course, yeah, you're supposed to put your trash in the trash, but the problem is that when people see that, they tend to go, okay, let me just leave my stuff. And unfortunately, there are definitely some empty trash receptacles that people could have maybe taken a couple extra steps to get to. But no matter how the trash gets here, this is something that is pretty common here. The 5th of July, this cleanup, that's why it's been deemed the dirtiest day on the beach. That's why the Surfrider Foundation, as well as even some local residents, are going to be taking some time out of their day to try to help clean up the beach, to get it to maybe more of that July 2nd, July 3rd status, if you will. And so that'll be taking place at Mission Beach, in Oceanside, Imperial Beach, as well as a host of other coastal areas as well too today. And they're going to be picking up everything from those children's toys, towels, to cigarette butts, plastic that gets left behind, food containers that gets left behind, any type of litter that you can think of. Times that by 10. It is a wide breadth of items that are left here on our beaches. And so what the Surfrider Foundation does, they actually take that data and try to put it to good use. In fact, taking a listen to how they do that.
By gathering the data, so every volunteer gets these little data cards and they tally like all the way down to how many cigarette butts they picked up. That stuff helps us inform our policymakers to make data-driven decisions on how to tackle the problem of pollution upstream. Because it's great to come out and do a cleanup, but it doesn't change as much as the long-term impact of being able to really push policy that can cut that at the source.
And Surfrider Foundation relies a lot on volunteers. So if this is something that you're watching from home, you're feeling inspired, you want to make a difference, you can go ahead and register at either events that are being held today or even in the future, because the beach doesn't always stay 100% clean. So any work that's done today likely going to be set back by a few bad actors. So there will always be beach cleanups and always a chance to make a difference. Anna and Dave.